and welcome to the Transcript. This week, Hamped Up explores hockey fights, Nacho Average Interview chats with students about the current bathroom policies, Smarts and Crafts makes slime with Shardl.
And Politicked Off looks into the legality of reeducation camps in China. Tune in to the end of the episode for a message from Function List.
On Wednesday, with a 377-48 vote, the House of Representatives passed a $738 billion defense policy that not only grants federal workers 12 days of paid leave and gives military service members a 3% raise, but also authorizes the creation of a United States Space Force as the sixth branch of the military. The House passed a version of the bill in July, but since then negotiators have stripped out provisions related to President Trump's border wall and other items pushed by progressive Democrats, including blocking Trump from taking military action against Iran and banning the sale of certain munitions to Saudi Arabia. The bill still must be passed by the Senate, but President Trump has said he will sign it. The House Judiciary Committee is poised to vote Thursday to charge President Trump with abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. However, House Democrat leaders are reportedly bracing for the expected defections among a group of moderate representatives from swing districts who are supposedly concerned that a vote to impeach Trump could jeopardize their seats come November. Also on Thursday, voters in the United Kingdom voted for all 650 seats in the House of Commons, choosing between Prime Minister Boris Johnson's Conservative Party and Jeremy Corbyn's Labour Party. Johnson has campaigned heavily in the lead-up to this election, prioritizing his platform on, quote, getting Brexit done, unquote. Corbyn, meanwhile, has promised to hold a second referendum, possibly ending Brexit for good.
Rip Big Bird. I'm Jamie.
And I'm John.
This Sunday, the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the New England Patriots 23-16.
The Patriots got out to an early 7-0 lead thanks to a pair of penalties committed by the Chiefs on the opening drive.
Brady then passed to Edelman for a 37-yard touchdown off a flea flicker play.
The Chiefs then drove 53 yards and kicked a field goal to cut the New England lead 7-3.
Kansas City had enough defenses to strengthen to hand the Patriots their third loss in 5 games.
From here, the Patriots will lead to Cincinnati to face the Bengals next Sunday.
Hello and welcome back to Nacho Average Interview. I'm your host, Gabe, and this week I'm joined with
Caleb Schmalley,
Diana Paradise.
Start talking, we're just going to dive right into the sauce.
Let's dive.
So this week we're going to be talking about the bathrooms at NHS and the fact that they're routinely being locked and propped open, if not locked.
Interesting topic.
Yeah, well, it just felt relevant considering recent events.
Such as?
Such as the bathrooms being routinely locked and propped open. All right, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Has the issue of the bathrooms being locked affected you in any ways, or have you noticed it affecting anyone?
The only way it's affected me is when I gotta do my business and I don't have that much time and I gotta run all the way down to the first floor, run all the way up to the third floor. You know, I've been in situations where the first floor and the second floor has been locked. And then I've gotten late.
You've gotten late? Like you were marked as tardy?
Mm-hmm. It's not okay.
That's not cool, man.
I mean, yeah, I haven't been, marked tardy because of it, because I'm late every day. So that's not really, that doesn't factor into it. But, during first period, a lot of the time, the second floor bathroom is locked, and it's just annoying to have to, search and roam.
For an unlocked bathroom?
For an unlocked bathroom when it should just be available.
The bathrooms being constantly propped open or locked open.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird, everyone. But I understand. But it's just different. There's different layouts for different bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
So some of them it's like completely understandable, but then some of them it's like you can see right into like kids
Yeah.
in the bathroom, which is
Yeah.
really strange.
Yeah.
No, I know sometimes I'll be like at the urinal and I'll make eye contact with like someone walking by, and it's
And
like,
it's awkward.
yeah,
right?
no, it's like that's whack. Yeah, do you think it's a violation of student privacy?
In some of those bathrooms, yeah.
Well, the school administration cites vaping in the bathroom as the main reason for locking the doors open. Do you think that the administration's decision to prop open the doors has curbed the use of tobacco and nicotine products in the school?
Maybe.
No.
Have you noticed like a decrease in use?
No, I've noticed parties.
Thank you everyone for watching this week's episode of Nacho Average Interview. We will catch you next week.
Scene!
Hi, welcome to Smarts and Crafts. Today we are here with
Anissa Shardl.
And because it's getting really cold outside, we're making snow slime.
What do you do here at the high school?
I'm a math teacher.
How'd you get into teaching math?
I did different things. So I went to college and I majored in linguistics, actually linguistics and philosophy. And then I went to grad school for linguistics. I got a master's degree in linguistics. And then I sort of decided that I wanted to be a math teacher. And so then I went and got another master's degree learning to be a math teacher. And now I'm here. Yeah, there's definitely a cottage cheese kind of consistency.
What do you like to do outside of school?
I knit a lot, do a lot of knitting.
What are some of the coolest things that you've knit?
I knit this sweater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I knit a lot of sweaters. Anyone else want to get in on this?
Allie.
Oh, I did not expect this texture.
It's like stringy.
Have you ever traveled anywhere interesting or had any adventures from that?
Yeah, I've traveled some places. We went to Taiwan this summer. Yep, my mom is from Taiwan, so we went to Taiwan. I have 2 dogs. They're kind of terrible. They're the little kind of dog that like think it's their job to protect the house against intruders.
If you live in Texas, this is what snow should be.
Dear Texas, snow looks like this.
Welcome to Hamped Up.
Y'all ready for this?
Ice hockey, eh? Debatably the most brutal and vicious sport in the athletic realm. Rodney Dangerfield once said, "I went to a fight the other night and a hockey game broke out." Ice hockey is the only sport in America where fighting is encouraged by the nature of the game. Fighting is a core part of hockey that has been overlooked as being an issue. With the winter sports season now in full swing, NHS hockey players are excited to finally be suiting up and getting onto the ice. We talked to senior hockey star Tommy O'Connor to hear what he has to say about hockey fights.
Do I think fighting is a key role in the game of hockey? I mean, yeah, because like, I'm gonna be honest, that's like if I go to an NHL game, I'm here because I want to see 2 people go at it. Like I want to see somebody fight and like potential knockout, like maybe, like that's asking for a lot, but like, you know, I'm hoping.
Next, we talk with Wesleyan hockey player and NHS alum, Bridget Gollerslaw, to ask her about her experiences with female ice hockey.
Fighting isn't legal in girls hockey, but it also isn't legal in boys hockey. In both the youth and collegiate level, you can get an automatic game misconduct for fighting, and sometimes a suspension as well. However, there are varying degrees of fighting, and there are still a lot of smaller fights in hockey for both genders, at both the youth and collegiate level. I have witnessed fights of some degree in my hockey games. In hockey, there is an important concept of defending and standing up for your teammates, particularly your goalie. So quite frequently, smaller fights/scrums can break out in front of the net and often result in more people getting involved to help their teammate.
Hello and welcome to Politicked
Politicked Off, a show that was lighthearted in origin and now has gotten much, much darker. If you thought last week was bad, it only goes downhill from here. This week, we're talking about the Uyghur Muslims, who up until recently were being held in what China called re-education camps. Uyghurs are a ethnic minority with about 12 billion people worldwide, 11 million of which are in China, specifically the Xinjiang region, where these re-education camps are, or were, depending on your view. These camps allegedly work outside the legal system of China and exist for the purpose of preventing extremism and terrorism, along with promoting Sinizication, which is an adaptation of Chinese culture. In May 2018, the U.S. Department of Justice estimated that between 1 and 3 million people are in these camps. That's between 9 and 27% of the population of Uyghurs who live in China. So thanks to the international consortium of investigative journalists, we have some documents that put a little bit of insight on what happens in the camps, such as we know that their priorities are secrecy, preventing escape, making sure there are cameras everywhere, and security. We also know that China is aware that these camps are separating children from their parents. So you would think with something like this, the world would be ablaze about it, but it isn't. And Miki Hutari of the Mercator Institute of Chinese Studies in Berlin has the reason why. No one wants to do this alone. There's a great fear of deterioration of relations with China. China is one of, if not the most financially powerful country in the world. In 2017, they exported over $1.63 trillion in goods, and the US has intense financial ties to them. Along with this, China is historically very good at suppressing information. Think Tiananmen Square. And because of that, I personally believe that these camps are not actually closed, that the Chinese government realized that there has been more publicity and therefore pulled a HR move to make themselves look better. But also, like, this is China. Why does this matter to us? They are protecting what they think is the safety of their citizens. Except China is breaking the Declaration of Human Rights, which they signed, specifically Articles 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, and 18. Not only that, in Article 4 of the Chinese Constitution, it states, all nationalities in the People of the Republic of China are equal. The state protects the lawful rights and interests of the minority nationalities, and Uyghurs are one of 35 recognized minorities. This is a very complex subject, and there'll definitely be more info coming out as time goes on. As always, tell me what you think either in the comment section below or at devilsadvocate@nhs.com, and reach out to me if you have questions or want to know what my sources look like. Till next time.
That was all for this week's episode. Tonight, Functionless NHS Improv Comedy Troupe and UMass Improv Show have a show at 7 p.m. in the NHS Auditorium.
There will be snacks and Charlie Reed. Thanks for watching. Tune in next Friday.